You can always close your business up and start a new one with a better idea, but you can never get back the time that you waste working on an idea that isn't good. I am in Beijing, China, and today we are going to talk about stop trying to wake that corpse up. It is dead. Put a fork in it. It is done. Hello. Hello. Beijing, China, man. It's pretty fun here.
You are handsome.
So, you can see it's exciting here in Beijing. Okay, we're gonna talk about how to kill off your ideas before you waste your life trying something that ain't working. Most successful businesses, not all, but most, they have started out with a traction almost immediately. It is rare that someone tries an idea and tries and it continually is a failure, but yet eventually it becomes a big success. That is extremely rare. Usually ideas that start off slow never succeed. It's reality, unfortunately. So you can always close your business up and start a new one with a better idea, but you can never get back the time that you waste working on an idea that isn't good. Okay, so once you recognize that trend, that this is not a business that's working, you can try to pivot it, and which is like a startup expression for changing directions that you're traveling, and expect that some new response. But if it ain't working, it ain't working. You could pivot it all you want, but eventually you gotta stick a fork in it. It is done. Kill that thing, kill it, it's done. Failing quickly is a attribute to startups that's considered a positive thing. Failing quickly, not to spend a year on something that ain't working. When you recognize it doesn't work, kill it, it's done. There is something called an MVP, minimally viable product. It means how do you launch your business with the least amount of effort, so in case it doesn't work, you can kill it with the least amount of invested time involved. That's the key thing. You have to start things off in a way that you can identify if there's traction almost immediately. Hold up, gotta move over. Beijing is crazy, man. You have to start off your ideas with the least amount of effort invested so you can kill it with the least amount of effort lost if it doesn't work. No one knows if the idea is genuinely gonna have traction until they launch it. Sometimes you could predict it with some accuracy, but till you actually do it, you don't know if anybody wants what you're selling them. Okay, whether it be a service or a product, maybe nobody wants what you're offering. That happens. Don't keep trying and say, no, if I put more work in, if I work harder, it's gonna work. No, you gotta work smarter. Harder never works. Holy cow, look at that dog. It is gigantic. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Oh my God, how is that car gonna go by? This is Beijing. Lots of things happen that are unexpected. Okay. Yeah. So if you have a business and it is not pulling in an income, you've missed the point. The point is to make money, not to lose money. If it's costing you money, or you're just not, or costing you time and not making you money, it's not a business. Kill it off. Let it die. Okay? It's got to die at some point. It's gonna. If it doesn't make money, it's gonna die anyway. Don't prolong the misery. So many people work so much time of their life on things that don't ever yield, and they don't let it die quickly. Okay, a common habit of successful entrepreneurs is to try lots of different businesses frequently. And when they don't work, they just move to the next. They don't cry or whine about it, and they certainly don't hang on and keep trying it. And when it doesn't work, they put more effort in and more effort in because they believe that somehow harder work is gonna yield. It's not true. Hey, puppies. So, bottom line is, when you look at a serial entrepreneur's portfolio, they will try at least 3 to 4 new businesses every year, and most don't stick. But people don't remember your failures, they only remember your successes. You don't have to have a perfect track record. In fact, on the contrary, you can have 4 failures and 1 success in a year, and that's great. That's great statistics. In fact, wow, a little out of breath here. In fact, you learn more from failures than you do from successes. That's the reality. When you have a success, sometimes you just get lucky and you don't learn from it. But when you have a failure, you know what not to do next time. It's very key. So the fact of the matter is, you should be trying lots of things until one gets initial traction. If everything you do is not easy and it's a challenge and it's a hurdle, and not everything you do in terms of trying to get customer acquisition, meaning sales or clients or whatever your business model is, if every time you try to get a client it doesn't work, things aren't happening, nobody wants to use your product, they say, I'm not paying for that, I'm not this, I'm not that, it's a bad business. Let it go, kill it off, let it go. You'll know when you have a good business because it will just flow. Good businesses, right out of the box, they work. Okay, people want the product. It's not a hard sell. If it's producing a good amount of client base, then you have a good business. If it's not, don't keep it. Just let it go. Let it die. All right. So the bottom line is, a typical serial entrepreneur will put out. Hang on, car. That's why. Oh no, bigger car coming by. All right, a serial entrepreneur will easily put out several businesses a year on different topics. Okay, they don't have to necessarily all be the same. Oh my God, look at this going on. Where am I gonna go? Oh! This is a little crazy here. You have people walking and a motorcycle passing a car on a street that's super narrow. What's he selling? All right, I don't know if he's selling it. That's his lunch. No, it's his lunch. Okay. Whoa. So, oh my God, this is hard to stay focused here. Sorry, guys. Whew. Anyway, Beijing, China, it's pretty fun. You can see that part. Fine. Okay, so now you have to go through your business with an expectation that things have to flow naturally. If every time you try to do any client work or get a client or get a customer, it costs you more to acquire a customer than the profit, bad business. Meaning, if you have to spend $100 in ads to get $1 in profit out of it, it ain't a good business. You gotta just let it go. Don't be afraid to walk away from things. You know, it's such a hard feeling when you invest your emotions and your efforts into something, and then you just walk away from it. But you have to do that. I have walked away from so many businesses that no one even knew I tried. I found a partner. We both thought it was a good idea. We put it out on paper. It seemed like a good idea. We ironed it out with an executive summary, got everything, cross the T's and dots the I's. All right, put out an MVP or minimally viable product, or sometimes we don't even do that. Sometimes we'll just start pitching to clients and see if there is interest in clients even using it, just talking. Straight up, would you use this product, service, or otherwise? Is this something that you would subscribe to and pay for? And a lot of the times people don't want to let you down, so they say, yeah. Okay, so give us some advance payment, and we'll give you a percentage off the price for being an early adopter. Oh, no. That means it's a bad product. If they don't put their money where their mouth is, you don't have a product, okay? Plenty of good products get money in advance. Tesla's a great example. They take so much advanced down payments when they release something new, like the Model 3 and all that. Like, so many people pay for that, put deposits on those Model 3s before even the car was released, and they didn't even know what it looked like. So that's a good product. That's how things are supposed to be when they're ideal and they flow. Hold on a minute. All right. Just switching directions here. So, long story short, kill it. Let that corpse die. Don't keep trying to wake the corpse up. It's dead. It ain't gonna get up. It's dead. Let it go. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Move on to the next idea. You can always move on to a new business, but you can never get your time back when you lost it. That's the bottom line. Time is the one thing you can never get back in this world. If an idea doesn't work, let it die. And on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye from Beijing. Subscribe, like, share this video with everyone you know, whether you like my videos or not. Just share it anyway, please. See you later. See you in the next video.
Yeah!